Hello everybody, and welcome back to the campaign of France, here with Farmer Willie B. So we're over here at the cooperative, because, as you can see, we've got a little bit of money, because I sold the pickup truck, the truck that I had at the shop for transporting vehicles. I kind of thought it was a bit too big to have there, so I decided to sell it. So I did sell it, and we're just heading back to the shop here because I need to pick up the tractor. As one of my colleagues picked up Rusty Money's tractor he was wanting to sell, and he's wanting to get a different one. So we have that in the workshop just now. I've got to do a couple of jobs to it before he sells it. So the reason I'm picking up the tractor is because I've got a couple of mowers here, because I've got the grassland that I'd like to get mowed up. Get that all baled up as well. So what I'm hoping we can do is, or what my plan is to turn it into hay, bale it up, and then I'm going to store it, and then I will transport it to Rusty when he gets the dairy up and running with the cows. I should have some to give him to Dusty as well, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we're going to do that today. Also, Rusty has told me he's going to drop off some wheat for me for the chickens, so I'm not sure when he's planning doing that, but he says it'll be some point today. And he also wants me out of the way of the farm because he has something he would like to do here on the farm for me as a surprise. So I'll just back up a wee bit so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, we're going to go over and visit Rusty's farm in a little while. He's got grass that he would like to have cut as well, so we're going to cut his grass for him. Train is very loud. I hope that we get an update where it lowers the volume of that train because it is pretty loud. So we're going to get this all done here. As I say, I'll get this all baled up into hay bales for Rusty. I'll keep him, as I say, I'll keep them aside for whenever he needs them, and I can transport them over. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all enjoying this series so far. And I hope you're all keeping up to date with all of our videos on this collaboration. Because it is, yeah, it's going to be a really, really good journey, I feel. And hopefully we can get Rusty Money to save Black Sheep Moddings, Dairy and Stables. I'll get my chickens all organized once Rusty has dropped off the chicken feed. I'm not sure what I'm wanting to do with this field at the side here, this little one right here. I'm not sure what I'd like to do with this. I did originally have a plan to put some sort of like maybe get a bigger chicken coop on here, but I want to get the large one on the grass here. Like I want to get a big barn on here. So yeah, that is the idea. I'm not wanting to do anything too unrealistic on this one. We're going to do this, I think we're going to do this the proper way. These fields are not big, they're not massive, so anything we do baling wise and stuff, I think we'll just go ahead and do it the proper way. And we'll pick the bales up properly rather than the liftable bales mods. The only time I'll really use that is if I'm in a hurry. So what I'll do is I'll get this all done and I shall grab the tedder and the baler, and then I'll meet you back down here at the farm. Welcome back everybody. So getting the bales all lifted and put into the shed here. Didn't get a lot of bales. I think we got about 5, I think, maybe 6, can't remember. But we've got some, and hopefully that'll help get Rusty started with his cows, or if he wants to use them to feed Dusty. So we'll get these loaded up, and then we have got to go over to Rusty's farm and do his grass. He is just wanting his picked up with the forage wagon and put into the fermenting silos, so we're going to do that. I really should get a weight for this tractor. These bales are a little bit heavy. We'll put them in storage here anyway to keep them dry. And and that will help keep them fresh for Rusty. Give me a phone whenever he needs them, and I can drop them off, or he can come by and pick them up if he's heading this way. He's not needing them just now, so excellent. Right, so we'll get this one in, and then we'll nip over and I'll grab my mower as well. Because I know the mower that Rusty's got is quite small, so it could take us a wee bit of time. So we'll drop that there. Oh, why am I dragging that away? No. Perfect. Right. Rusty will be popping over at some point soon, and he will drop off that wheat for me for the chickens. And he says you'll have a surprise for me as well for when I get back. So that'll be nice to see what that is. Right. Let's head on off to Rusty's farm and we'll get his grass all done. So I'll see you over there, guys. Right, everybody, here we are. We're here at Rusty's farm. Oh. It's a nice old truck. I wonder who that belongs to. I did hear the church sound like a choir. It could be a funeral going on. Is there a funeral today? Didn't see a notice, but I think there's a funeral going on today. But it's a nice truck. Nice old looking truck. Looks like it's been battered, like really battered. Just left out to the elements, so they say. Right. We're gonna get this mowed up. And we shall get this all done for good old Rusty. Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully it won't. I might need to pop back to the shop. It'll take me too long to get to the farm, so I need to pop back to the shop. I need to pick up a few bits. Well, a couple of bits anyway. Probably give one of my colleagues a phone actually, maybe get him to drop stuff off to me. So I'll do that in a little bit. But first we'll get this all mowed up. I never actually seen a notice for any funeral that was supposed to be being held today. Usually they're pretty good at putting notices out so that everybody knows what's going on. It's a small village. Everybody knows everybody, so to speak. But yeah, I haven't heard of anything as of late. So Rusty wants us to get this mowed up and put into the fermenting silo, which we shall get done for him. I'll try not to destroy his cow barn in the process. Or my mower, for that matter. What is... Wow, that mower has a spring-loaded attachment I didn't actually realize had. Everything's coming on really nicely here on Rusty's farm. As I say, I'll need to get a couple of bits of equipment down. Or at least one piece of equipment down. And then we can get this all done for him. I wonder what he's actually doing over at my farm. He said to me, he actually said to me, don't come back for quite a while. Take your time doing the grass. So we're going to do that. We're going to take our time. But hopefully he gets the cows in the barn soon. And we can think about getting that hay over to him if he wants it. But yeah, I think the potatoes I think are in that field. They should be growing pretty well at the moment. I don't know if he'll have any plans on something to do with this field here. Maybe he might put a new field in, maybe a new crop, or he might just keep it as grass for the cows. But we'll wait and see. I haven't really heard from FarmSimSnowy about anything going on or anything new as of late. So yeah, we're just waiting to see what's the next part of the chapter is for Rusty. So if he needs our help with anything. Keep missing bits with this mower. But yeah, pretty delighted to be given the opportunity to help Rusty and hopefully assist in getting saving the black sheep moddings dairy. Hopefully that would keep them happy. I don't know how much we're going to get off this, but it seems like there's quite a lot of grass here. I would have used Rusty's mower, but it is pretty small. So it'd probably take us a lot longer to get it done. Probably a lot quicker doing it this way. Rusty was telling me a story about his grandpa. How he likes to push Rusty to do jobs, and then when doing those jobs he's asking him to do other jobs and putting a lot of work onto him. So he seems like a nice guy, but not met him myself. So maybe one day I'll meet him. But he does speak highly of his grandpa. He has been through a lot with Rusty. They've done a lot of adventures together, so that's very interesting. We all like a good adventure, don't we? I'm all about realistic sounds, but really, as I've said before, that train needs to be toned down a little bit. Right, we'll get this done. I'll go up to the shop and then I will finish off this field, and then I will see you guys back at the very end once I've done the mowing, finished getting the field all finished up and put into the fermenting silo for Rusty. So I will see you guys in a little while. Welcome back, everybody. So we've got the field here almost done. We'll get the last of this picked up and put into the fermenter, and then that will hopefully do Rusty for a little while. Not sure what his plan is to do with the silage, but try and pick up as much of this last little bits as we can. It's not a bad little forage wagon. Personally, I think the pickup area is a wee bit small on this one, but personal preference. Excellent. Right, so I think we shall put this in the silo, and that'll do it. And I'll let Rusty know once I get back to my own farm that it's all done. Last little bit, and there we have it. I'll drop this into the silo, and then we'll put his forage wagon back. We're not going to leave it dumped in the middle of the courtyard. We'll get it all away. Keep it all nice and tidy for him. very interested to see. Try not to run over his potatoes. It'll be interesting to see what Rusty has actually done on my yard. He said it was going to be a surprise. So I'll be very intrigued to find out. I'm not the very best at reversing, so bear with me. I don't want to scratch the horse box. Excellent, excellent. Right. We'll head out this way. Awesome. Oh, wait. I think I might have forgotten something. Just head back here a minute. I think I've forgotten to pick up something. Oh no, I think it's at the shop. I forgot my mower. I better go and pick up my mower from the shop. Right, so we'll get the mower and then we'll head back over to the shop. And then we'll head back to my farm and see exactly what's been happening. Now, where did I put the mower? I can't actually remember where I left the mowers. Welcome back, everybody. Just had a strange encounter. The police officer turned up. I'm just back at the shop here. I stayed overnight in a hotel. I haven't actually been back to my farm yet. The police officer asked me if I'd seen any strange activity last night. And I asked the officer, I said, what do you mean, strange activity? He says, well, someone in a very old pickup was driving erratically and was spinning about, ramping in a grass field just up the back there. I said, no, officer. I said, I'm just back at the shop this morning. So he says, yeah, some people did see him jumping about, and he jumped over the railway line and he disappeared. There's no trace of him. No trace of a vehicle or the person. So this is strange. It's very strange. The only old pickup I know is the one that was parked over by Rusty's farm. So I found the mowers. They were hiding. At the back of the shop. So I had to go and run a few errands, hence why I stayed in a hotel overnight. So just back at the shop here now. So we're going to head down to my farm and we're going to see exactly what Rusty has done. This surprised me. Yeah, I know there was a funeral going on, and that strange pickup was parked beside Rusty's farm. It's a bit of a strange one, so... Right. Let's have a look here. Oh, wow. Well, now this is interesting. Wow, this is a lot better than what it was when the field was going up the hill here. Oh, this is awesome. I can actually now use this field. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. I could actually put something in this now. Question is, what could we put in at this time of the year? Let's have a look. We could put barley or wheat in. We've got canola in already. Ooh. Yeah, we could probably put something in here. Maybe put some barley in here, I think. Maybe we could get some barley in there just now. Put some barley in. Let's go for it. Oh, that reminds me as well. Oh, we did. He dropped off the wheat. Oh, perfect. I can get the chickens. I can get the chickens. Yes. Yes. But what I want to do is I want to get a front loader. It's only a small chicken coop, so I want to get the front loader and a bucket. Yes. Get a front loader and a bucket. What we're going to do is we're going to park this up. Drop this here, and we'll drop this over here. Oh yes, so that's perfect. So we've got, I can get the chickens now, or get them started at least. Right, we'll get some barley in this field, and then we shall go over and thank Rusty for everything. Right, oh, I've gone past it. Wheat, barley, there we go. Oh, let's get some barley in here now. We are... Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking here. I like this. Not going to be a lot of barley, but it'll be sufficient enough. Oh, this is much easier. This is going to be much easier to work than it would be if it was going right up the hill there. So, yeah, Rusty has done me a huge favor, and White Blur as well. An absolute godsend of what they've done here. This is so much more manageable. I'm really intrigued as to know what actually happened last night. Someone driving erratically, going through fields, and then just disappearing. That's very, very peculiar. It almost doesn't make sense. I mean, surely if you crashed your vehicle jumping over the railroad tracks like that, surely there should be something. Debris, a vehicle, a person. If someone's managed to survive that, then that is a miracle. And they really, really did a miracle there. So still unsure about what I want to do in the other field over at on the right hand side over there by the shed. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I'd be more than happy to partake in the suggestions. I don't know if I want to actually put it as an actual crop. We probably could. Maybe we could grow our own potatoes or something in there. It'd be quite nice. It's a small field, so it wouldn't take too long to plant and harvest, to be honest. And I like the fact that we have small fields. It's much easier to manage, but obviously once we start getting into the bigger chicken coop or the big chicken barn, we're going to need a bigger field to be able to feed the chickens, especially if it's going to be one that holds about 2,000 to 5,000 chickens. That's my goal, really, is what I'd like to have on this farm here is a big chicken barn. Would be nice to own my own cow shed as well, but time will tell for that. Oh, I missed a bit. Time will tell, time will tell. But if I am really strapped for cash, I could cut those trees down and replant new ones. I mean, I could make my own sustainable forest, but oh, the length of time it would take those trees to grow is about 18 months. That's a long time to wait for trees to grow. Excellent. Right. Now, what I want to do now before we go over to see Rusty and say thank you to him and White Blur is to go and purchase myself the front loader. I'm sure it's the Hauer front loader and the bucket. I wonder if I'll ever catch the guy that actually did that, because if he's it seems a bit too spooky for someone to just disappear like that and not leave a trace. Right, front loader, Hauer. We'll just go for this one. We're not needing anything too fancy, and then we need to go into front loader tools. That holds 1,000 litres. I want to see the CSZ pack. Multi-purpose bucket. I wonder if we've got anything about doing anything absolutely massive, but I think we'll just go for this one. I like the CSZ pack. Levelers. What does that do? Never actually used this bucket, so I'm not sure what on earth that's meant to do. It doesn't really change anything. Right, we're going to buy that. Let's get this, and we'll get chickens, and then we'll get them fed, and that'll be us on the start of getting eggs. Yummy. Eggs and bacon in the morning. Yummy. Perfect. Ooh, what I could do while I'm here actually is grab a weight. We'll grab a weight from the shop as well. I had a good recommendation for a weight, and it's this one here. We'll go 900. 900 kilos is not going to do. And then we'll go pick this up. Perfect. Right, we'll go and get the chickens onto the farm. And then we'll get them fed. Not sure how much feed they'll take, but I should really lift that up so I can actually see where I'm going. I can get this all fertilized and limed and stuff like that after. We'll go for some baby ones. We can need 40, 240 pound. How much would it be? 2,200 for 40 of them. Do you know what? I think we'll start with 15 of them at 6 months. Perfect. Right, let's go and get the feed. Hopefully this works. Yay, 1,000 litres of that. Hopefully I can actually get this to work. Not sure if this will work. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. We're left with 254 litres there. Perfect. We'll just leave the bucket. We'll leave the bucket here, I think. And then we'll leave. We'll just put this over here just now. Oh no. Oh dear. Can I bring that back? Nope, never mind. Right. Drop that off. Drop that there, and then we'll head over to Rusty and we shall go and say thank you to him and White Blur for the work they've done. So I shall see you over there, guys. Right, welcome back everybody. We're here at Rusty's farm again, so we're going to go and have a wee chat with Rusty. I see his car's here, so he got me here somewhere. We'll take a wander around. Rusty? Rusty, are you here? No, not there. Let's try a wee... Rusty? I said Rusty, not Dusty. He doesn't seem to be around. Where is he gone? Excuse me. Rusty? Where on earth could he be? Don't know where he could be. Oh! Oh! Hello. Who might you be? Oh, you're FarmSimSnowy. Ah. Well, you haven't seen Rusty anywhere, have you? Rusty's gone on an adventure. Okay, what adventure? Oh, okay, he's gone to visit Rabid Rob. Okay, so how did he get there? Did he take another vehicle with him? Or do you know when he'll be back? Wishing well? What's the wishing well? What, you mean that well it's over there? Oh, I think I've heard of something about this before, about the wishing well. Ah, okay. What, you want me to go and have a look in the wishing well? You know, I'd rather not, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I'd rather not. You insist that I go and have a look in the wishing well. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, Snowy. It was lovely meeting you. I'll go and look in the wishing well. I have a bad feeling about this. I really don't really want to be doing this, but this must be the wishing well over here he was talking about. Oh, that doesn't look very nice in there, but... Oh, I feel strange. I feel really strange.